What's happening? Today, I'm just going to do like a welcome to the channel video. This is just going to be pinned at the top of my channel. I'm kind of telling you guys who I am, um, how I got started in trading, my trading style. This is my small account challenge. I'm going to be trading under the PDT rule, and you know, this would be a great video to comment under of video ideas, what you guys want to see. I've already got some stuff planned. I'll be telling you guys the content that I will be putting out on this channel and later plans. So let's go ahead and get it started off with welcome to the channel. I am Jacob McKinney, obviously, as a channel name. I'm from Southern Illinois, and I got started in trading probably in the end of 2017. I'm going to say the beginning of 2018 is probably when I placed my first trade. I can't remember the ticker of it, but I lost like $300, and it was a swing trade on a crappy penny stock. And I'm not even sure on actually. This is how I got started. In the market was in basic training, and near the end of 2017, I remember overhearing one of my fellow airmen talking about Bitcoin and of how it was, making these massive moves, and how some of his buddies were making a crazy amount of money off of Bitcoin. I had no idea what Bitcoin was, and I'm still not for sure how it actually works, of just being a cryptocurrency, and not my not my cup of tea. Anyway, so that sparked an interest in me in basic training, and then later I went on into tech schools when I started looking into the markets. I downloaded Robinhood and made that first trade. Okay, so fast forwarding like a year, I thought, well, let's fast forward to 6 months. I was up like $8,000 in that account. Stupid beginner luck. I was just buying and selling stuff all the time. And I'm going to say is because of, let me type in the SPY here. Let me go to a 3-year weekly chart. So this is 12, 17, what year? That's what I want to know. Oh, right here, 2017. So then 2018, here. So this is where I would start buying and selling, buying and selling, buying and selling stuff. And I'd be holding it a day. I would buy something one day, sell it the next, buy something one day, sell it the next. No idea what I'm doing. I'm just doing it. I was up like $8,000 in my account, and I wasn't really losing money because look at the stock market. Having this, huge rally right here. Pretty simple. Well, then I started getting into wanting to day trade. I'm like, man, I've made like $8,000. I'm gonna, put my hand into some day trading and even make more money. So I did that, and I would say I was less than a break-even trader. I wasn't necessarily losing a lot of money, but I had some good trades. I wasn't quite break even. I wouldn't say. I'd say I was still losing money overall, but I'm going to say that I was probably a little bit less than a break even trader. And then I discovered options, and then I became extremely profitable to where I made over $1,000 in one trade. Okay, so that's included in my 8,000. That's included in my 8,000, I guess. But then, I still don't really know what options are. I don't understand the market. I have a foundation. I have not mastered emotions, which I still haven't mastered emotions. But anyway, I discovered options, and it went good for me at first. Again, beginner's luck, and then it went south really quick as I lost virtually everything. I remember taking out around $6,000 to pay off my car that I had at the time, just because I was trying to make the interest payment. I seen the interest payment on it was like, $40 a month, and I'm like, why am I paying $40 a month just to have this car loan when I can pay it off? So I took out like $6,000 and just paid off the rest of my car, and then that left me with around $8,000 in the account. At this point, I had already been, losing a little bit of money, losing more money, losing more money. I think my account at its all-time high was around $16,000, somewhere right in there. And then I started pulling, started losing money, and then I pulled money out, the 6,000, and that left me with around 8,000 in the account. Well, I lost it all. Okay, in a matter of I'm going to say the 8,000 in a matter of 10 months. I lost it all. It was a combination of losing little, and then at the end, I started losing big. So, I was losing little, but it was just a consistency of losing little. I guess losing, big and winning little. So I was losing big and winning little. But those winners lit a fire under me, So anyway, it going down. I remembered when I had about $3,500 in the account, and I placed a trade. I got on a trading chat room. It was called Boiler Room Trading or something. I don't know. This chat room's still out there. It's not the chat room's fault at all. Those are totally there for ideas. Okay, not for you to take the trade. I'm not blaming it on them at all. And I took a way bigger position than I should have. And that morning, it was $30 a month. I'm like, I can totally make this worth it. Well, like 2 mornings later, I'm in there and they start streaming at 6:30 in the morning, which is like 2 hours before market open where I'm at. And I was in there the whole time, and I'm trying to think it was like a Stitch Fix is what it was. So they, ship close to you monthly. It's like a monthly subscription close thing. They had it as a bullish stock. They had, these levels at the breaking would be, rallying and so on. Well, I took like a 30 contract position in that to the long side. And for those of you who don't know much about options, that is kind of a lot. I mean, for a relatively small trader, I know some big traders that typically trade with 5 to 10 contracts, and they are professionals. I was trading with a 30 contract position size, and it did not end up well for me. As soon as I bought the contracts, it started dropping. I think I was down about $2,000, and I was like, well, at this point, I might as well just hold on to it and just see if it turns around, and then make a lot of money off of it, because what's another 1,000? Whatever. I can transfer some more money in here whenever I get the chance, and get back at it. Well, all in all, I decided to sell. And then literally like 3 5-minute candles after I sold the stock, had an amazing rip, and I would have made like $4,000 on the trade. So I lost 2,000, could have made 4,000. That was where it kind of started. I mean, it was downhill the whole time, but that was where I really knew that I didn't know what I was doing, and so on. I lost the rest of the account. By that summer, I lost the rest of the account doing, whatever. And then for about a year, I just pretty much just watched the markets, dabbled in it. And then I went on deployment. And when I got back from the deployment, I transferred $1,400 into this account right here. By this time, I have watched so many trading videos. I've watched, watched so many courses, read so many books. I feel like I can set something up, and I have had great success so far. I started trading at the beginning of February this year, and I don't know. I started trading at February this year, and I believe I'm up $900 so far. I was up over $1,400 and have had a couple bad trades that you can see in some of my past videos. But anyway, so that is how I got started into trading. That's kind of my experience in the markets. I feel like I have found consistency. I have started building some strategies that work, and I am overall happy with where I'm at. You can see here. Here is an options play that I'm playing. I'm playing with 4 contracts, small position. Here's SPY that I played as a swing trade. You can't see it now, but because I already closed the position, but I was playing with 2 contracts. That was a $114 winner. So I'm happy with that. We'll go back over here to my charts. I'm going to look at my notes here. Challenges under the PDT rule is a bullet that I have here. It's very challenging. I can only trade 3 times a week. I make 3 day trades per week, so I have been trying to build some strategies to swing trade. After I do a day trade, I try to trade on Tuesdays and Thursdays is when I try to trade in the morning. I typically upload trade recaps after that. So those would be some videos that you can expect. I plan on doing educational videos like EMA lines, how to set up your Thinkorswim platform, how to use volume, how to use the MACD, how to use the RSI. I plan on setting up all these things for you guys. So I recommend subscribing to the channel if you are new, or even if you're not new, you could get some definite insight from my strategies. And maybe going along eventually setting up like a subscription-based chat room where you can watch me trade live, and maybe even doing some kind of paid advanced course. I don't know about that one, but maybe down the road. So those are some of the video plans that I have. Back to the PDT rule, challenge from the PDT rule. So you can only trade 3 day trades per week, in a 7-day rolling period or 5-day rolling period, whatever you want to say. So if I trade Wednesday this week, I have to wait until next Wednesday to get that specific trade back. It's been extremely hard. I've broke that rule several times. I have just messaged TD and let them know, and they have let me off the hook. I don't know how many more times they're going to let me do that. Supposedly they only do it 3 times, so we'll see. But I have done that several times. And then I think that's pretty well all I got for you. Just welcome to the channel. Hope you're a long-term subscriber, and let me know what kind of videos you guys want to see. And I believe that's all I have. So thank you guys. See you later. Have a good one.